Yo, what up, guys? Mr. Gross here, back from MD on Starcast with another short little blog I'm doing for you guys whilst I'm out in Thailand still. Really starting to get to me that I'm missing League of Legends, and I'm sorry that I've not had that much League of Legends content being uploaded recently. It's sort of more one video every 2 days at the moment. A couple of reasons because of that is obviously that the fact that I've been out in Thailand for like almost probably a month, coming up to a month now, so obviously I haven't been able to make videos then. And before I come to Thailand, I went to Spain for 2 weeks with my granddad, so again I wasn't making videos then, and the videos I had made for Thailand got uploaded when I went to Spain, and then I only had a week to make videos and so forth. And then obviously they had all the new changes with season 4 or the pre-season 4 changes coming in, and it kind of cocked everything up. But anyway, come next month there will be a lot of new content coming up, so a short little video this is. I've got quite a few things I want to talk about, but I'm going to save them for a future video. Today is the 23rd, hopefully this video should be up, 2 days to Christmas. I will do a Christmas special video, even though it won't really be that special because it's not snowing, so it's not really like, it kind of, I don't know, even though last Christmas I remember in England didn't snow, maybe the one year before that didn't, but when it snows I think it makes Christmas a bit more special. But even though I kind of feel I've outgrown Christmas, I feel like the Grinch now really. Yesterday on Sunday I went on a trip. I paid 1,000 baht for 2 people, and it was a trip around certain areas. There's this place called, I can't think of what it's called. There's going to be a video off my channel, like a 5-minute long video of just a train. It might not mean anything to you. If you watch this video it kind of might make a bit of sense, but here's a little postcard of this train. Basically this market's called the Umbrella, that's it, the Umbrella Market. Might be a different name, but the Umbrella Market. So basically this train here, where you see all these like here, they literally have stalls. So if you imagine a market, if you watch this video should be up on my channel. I've made the videos, so it should be up. But it's just literally me filming it and getting shouted at by a load of Thai people for being too close to it. So here is all their stuff, and the stuff's actually on the track, and you walk up and down the track, and all these umbrellas are all over. So for me, where I'm quite tall, I had to duck all the way through it. There's not really that much useful stuff. It's more for Thai people, and you can see why the Thai people get very angry, because it's just full of tourists. I can't explain how busy it was. You might see in the video kind of how busy it was, but literally packed. You can't move, and the Thai people getting angry because they're standing on their stuff. And I remember seeing some Indian chap knock over something, and he just stood there and he knocked over and said, "He was get out, and he didn't even apologise," which was a bit rude. And eventually, I think he might have got moved on. But very full of tourists. Obviously I can't speak much because I'm a tourist and I was there myself, but it was jam-packed. But it was quite interesting to see as this train kind of comes down, and literally you'll see in the video how everything just moves away, and then the train can come through, and it's pretty crazy how they just have to do that all the time. So that was pretty interesting to see, and took some pictures of that and all that good stuff. So it was something different. From there on, we went to a couple of temples, because in Thailand a lot of them are Buddhist. There's a lot of temples. I don't want to comment on who they actually pray to because I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say the wrong person, but I know they're Buddhist, or a lot of them. A few are Christian, and obviously I guess some are religious in that respect. But there's a lot of temples, and they all sort of pray to their gods or whatnot. I don't really want to say because I'm not 100% sure what it all is. But yeah, so there's a lot of temples, and they're very kind of sort of quite spectacular. There was one we went to which was morphed into a tree. This like whole tree had kind of gone around this temple, and they built inside it. It was only a small little temple, but it was pretty cool to see. And then from there, I went to a zoo. There was this it wasn't a zoo. It was a tiny little animal farm with like a camel there and some 2 crocodiles. I kind of felt sorry for the crocodiles or alligators. I don't know what they were, but they had like this. I'm back in Bangkok now, and obviously you've seen this room. They probably had the size of 1/3 of this room, or this bathroom. It was like the size of my bathroom here. That's what these 2 crocodiles were sharing with each other. So I kind of find a bit sorry for them. And then there was all these other little like reindeers, or deers, I guess they were. So there was, I don't know, it wasn't the nicest conditions, but it was something different to see. But then we moved on to the main thing. What this whole tour was, or wasn't really a tour. It was just a dude taking us to locations and we could walk around. was the floating market, and I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's quite famous. It's been in some James Bond films. If you ever seen Bangkok Dangerous, it was in that, the floating market. So basically, I've got some little postcard again images here. So this is what it is if you can see there, is basically it is a floating market. There's a lot of boats around, and they have all sort of stuff like fruit, and you call them over and they'll come over to you and sell you stuff. There's one which is black and white, and another one, kind of just get the idea for it. And again, very sort of full of tourists, very packed, and obviously you have all the Thai people. And I guess it was a Sunday, there was a lot more Thai people because they wanted to come see it, or I don't know. It was very, very busy, but it was pretty cool. There wasn't as many floating boats as I thought there would be. There's a lot of sort of stalls around on the side and everything, which is quite cool to look at. You know, there's some, I don't know, quite a bit of useless stuff there. Well, not for me anyway, I wouldn't buy it. But there was this one thing which was there, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I can't think what you would call it. I want to be careful because I might smudge it. There's this dude there doing these like painting sketches, and so for 60, oh, there goes my alarm trying to tell me to get up, but I'm already up, so fuck you. There's this dude doing these sketches, so for 60 baht, which is just over £1, so about £1.10 it would be, they would do a sketch for you. In black and white, so very cheap. It took him like 10 minutes or something his time, and then plus obviously the paper, but the paper's worth nothing. So this was the first one. I had two done for me. This is the black and white one they done for me. Are you ready for this shit? Look at that last one. Look pretty similar, I think. NBR in the top corner. It's got some swords. Maybe I'm not as skinny as that guy there, but I've got my two swords. It was quite hard to explain to them because obviously we're in English and they're Thai on to what I wanted, so I kind of just went like, yeah, dude, just go for that. But pretty pleased with it, for the £1.10, I can't argue with that. And then I got another guy. This guy couldn't do colour ones, so I'll get a colour one, and the colour one was 150 baht, I think. 150, is that right? I don't know. £3, still very cheap for his time they put into it. I wanted it to be a bit darker. There was one like it, and I wanted it to be a bit darker because I thought it looked a bit cooler darker. But still was pretty cool. This one's actually in a frame, even though the frame's been taken out, so I had that one in the back of the frame. Yeah, I think he was actually drew me how I actually was, because I had those colour shorts on and a checkered shirt exactly like that, and just going around bowling my guns. There was another one like this, what he'd already done, which I saw on the wall, which I wanted. I guess he didn't want to do it exactly the same. He made this one a lot more lighter. The other one was a lot more darker, and the guy had sunglasses on and had a cigarette coming out his mouth, and the top was a lot more darker. He just looked like a lot more badass. I looked quite like just a friendly guy coming up, strolling along. But again, very cool. In total, with the frame, it cost me £8, I think, for both of them and the frame. So really can't complain with that. And they have a Facebook page, so I might send them in and get some done for some friends or something for Christmas, because I'm nice like that. But yeah, so yeah, very pleased with that. I think one of my best purchases I've actually made out in Thailand. So very happy with that. It was cool to go to this floater market and see everything. The thing what was unfortunate was that we had to go back by 6:30. We had to go back to the like little coach what was waiting for us, and unfortunately at 6:30 or come 6 o'clock is when all the fireflies come out, and you can get one of these boats, and you pay to go on one of the boats. You can have one to yourself. It probably cost a couple $100 baht, but you can go with a group for 60 baht each, which again is just £1.10, and you go around at night. So unfortunately I didn't get to see it at night because that's when we were just leaving as it all went dark, and all the fireflies come out. And if you guys know what fireflies are, they're just little green bugs that fly around and glow in the dark, which would be pretty cool to see, but unfortunately didn't get to see that, so maybe another time I'll go down to see that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. But also actually, when I was there, being a big kid of myself, I got them sort of yo-yo. Not any yo-yo, a super yo-yo. I did actually open it, but I can't remember how to actually use the yo-yo. I'm not really going to attempt on this video because I'll probably look like an absolute noob. I'm going to stick to League of Legends. But there we go, nevertheless, so it was pretty cool. Maybe I'll try and do some of the tricks like the walk of the dog, rock of the baby, around the world, all that good shit. You won't be any more league content on my channel. It's just gonna be me rocking out on the super yo-yo, picking out the badass moves. So yeah, this is it for this video. There's a couple other things I want to talk about because I went to this full moon party, which you should see a video up on my channel. Probably me very drunk holding the camera trying to film it and show some clips for you guys. And I think there was one clip which I had the camera upside down and I couldn't flip it, so probably makes me look even more drunk than I actually was. But I was pretty pretty drunk. But I'm going to talk about that in another video, and because otherwise it's going to drag on. But yeah, almost Christmas, so 2 days to Christmas. Hopefully I should have a video out on Christmas or something, just saying Happy Christmas to you guys and thanks for watching my videos, and maybe something hidden in secret there. And like I say, a lot of fresh ideas for when I come back home for League of Legends content and for the growth of the YouTube channel. So, Mr. Big Rust signing out. Hope you guys have a good Christmas and a New Year if I don't see you before then. Peace.